Good evening, my friends. Welcome back to Good Things for Good People, the little tiny YouTube channel with great big dreams of changing the world for good, one view, one viewer at a time. Today, you join me at the shop. I am still at work. It is nigh on 7 o'clock, and I got work stuff to do, so I'm going to film this from here. Today has been a crazy day for me. It's been a lot of ups and a lot of downs. Very emotionally interesting day. I've been dealing with my dad's health issues the last several days, and a lot of you who've been paying attention to that know that I've been down in East Tennessee doing stuff with my dad off and on over the last couple of weeks while this project has been going. And we've had some good news, we've had some bad news. It's been a challenging day. My dad is battling hard, and we hope that he's going to be good and he's going to be strong. He's going to still be with us for a long time to come. But it's been a challenging day. It has not been an easy day by any means. But in that same vein, I watched a video today that kind of inspired me and spoke to what I wanted to see with this project happen. And it gave me a new term that I've never heard of. It's called infectious generosity. And I'm inspired, and I'm excited, and I'm glad that this was a video that randomly fell into my feed. It turns out this was actually a TED Talk video from just, I believe, 3 days ago that just went up. You can find it online if you just look up TED Talk Infectious Generosity. And it's honestly about a lot of what I've been talking about with this channel. And that makes me feel like maybe the world is actually kind of on board with this project. Maybe they don't even know that this project exists. I mean, judging by our subscription and our viewership, they don't know that this project exists. But maybe that means other people are thinking the same thing, that other people are looking for the same thing out of what they can do with their experience here on this planet, that they can bring about positivity, that they can encourage other people, that they can uplift each other, that they don't have to give in to the fact that, yeah, generally social media is pretty negative, that it's not a great place right now, that right now in humankind is in a kind of a dark time. But it doesn't have to be that way. And that's really what this project is all about. So first off, let me just say thanks for being here, folks. I really do appreciate you. I'm glad that there are so many people that are interested in this, that are cheering me on and walking beside me and behind me, hoping that we can make this project something truly great to really, really change the world. It means the world to me, and I really appreciate you. For those of you who are new here, this is Good Things for Good People. The whole idea of this channel is we're trying to encourage positivity, spread positivity, and make the world a better place, one viewer at a time. One act of kindness, one random deed. There's all kinds of things that you can do in this world that you can do that improve people's lives, that improve your own life. And that's what this channel is all about. We're going to utilize the power of social media, the power specifically of YouTube, to generate revenue based on viewership to be able to do good things for good people. That's all there is to it. YouTube already has the process in place. They have the ad process that we can run videos, we can run ads on videos, and we can make revenue from it. That's it. That's how this whole thing works. So instead of a normal charity where you're giving your money, you're giving your stuff, all we're asking for is your time. All we need from you is just a little bit of time every day, every other day, whenever you get a chance. Watch one of the videos that we have on this channel, and your time spent on this video or on another video will directly become revenue that we can use on the channel to be able to do good things for good people. That's it. It's a super simple process, and it's going to work. I know it's going to work. I believe in it, and I think there are a lot of people who believe in it too, or don't even know that they can believe in it yet because they haven't heard the message yet. But they're going to hear it. We're going to keep on working this thing. We're going to get it out there, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to come on board. This thing is just over, as of yesterday, 90 views, or 90 days of creation. I created the channel 91 days ago as of today, and then I didn't post for the first 2 days once I got it up because I had some background stuff I had to get done. But the channel is officially 90 days old. We are over 700 subscribers. We are just shy of halfway to our monetization goals, but we're going to be there very, very soon. I believe it. Anyway, if this is your very first video, thanks for being here. If this is your 10th video or your 60th video that you've been here, Thank you so much for returning. Thank you very much for believing in me. I'm glad to have you here, and I'm glad to have you as part of the team. So anyway, as I was talking about with this TED Talk, I would highly recommend you going back and watching it. I think it's about 19 minutes, but it's about infectious generosity and different things that different people have done around the world in different countries that have had a positive influence on people. One of the things that I talk about a lot on this channel is there are a lot of ways to do this. Some of them are monetary. Some of them are the the ones that you see me do, where I'm out and about on lunch or dinner or whatever the case may be, and I buy somebody their lunch, or I overtip my waitress. The tip the check thing is an easy way for me to do something for somebody, especially if you find you're getting served by somebody who's stressed out or who's having a bad day, who got stiffed by another table, whatever the case may be. A lot of the folks that work in food service, they're not real well off people. A lot of those folks are working paycheck to paycheck. They're barely getting by as it is, and if they have a bad night, if they have a situation where somebody stiffs a check on them, or heaven forbid walks out on them, that could directly impact the quality of their life, not just their evening. They may be able to pay their electric bill. They may not be able to pay for gas for the car, for food for the table. It's something that a lot of people don't even really understand. Is a lot of people out there are really, really struggling. They're always struggling. It's not just this thing about right now. There's a lot of people that are always struggling. So always be looking for those things that you can do. Now, whether it's something that's monetary or it's something that's as simple as, hey, how you doing? I made a comment this morning on my Good Morning short about tell somebody you love them. And I had two gentlemen say that they love me today in the comments. So thank you very much, gentlemen. I love you both as well. But there's a lot of things that you can do that are super easy that don't require you to spend any money. They don't require you to really go out of your way, but they could mean the world to somebody else. You can reach out to somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time, whether that's a friend or a family member or a coworker or whatever, and just say, hey, how you doing? How you been? What's going on in your life? You can invite them out to dinner. You can invite them out to lunch. You can say, hey, I know you've had a bad day. I've seen things on social media. Can I buy you a beer? Can I bring you a coffee? Would you like a cookie? It can be anything. Reach out to people. Let them know that you're interested. Let them know that you care. Let them know that you're there for them. The live that we did last night was fantastic. For those of you who showed up and who were there for that live, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. We went long. We went a lot longer than I expected to. I appreciate you, sir, for hanging around and being here as long as you were. We were right at an hour and a half as far as the whole conversation goes. But we were talking with Battle Scarred Motorsports about what it is that they do and the way that they serve veterans, what they can do for veterans to help those gentlemen and those ladies, those people who served, whether it's first responders or military, to get a little bit of their lives back. A lot of those people have been through hell. I mean, literal hell. A lot of those people have been through hell. Sorry, it's been an emotional day. A lot of those people have been through hell. And something as simple as talking, giving them the ability to de-stress or unplug or work on something in a structured environment like they did when they were in service with a brother beside them, somebody they could count on. It could mean the world. It could literally mean the life. Far too often, we see a lot of vets take their own lives. It is a horrible situation. And even if it's not as serious as that, they carry scars that are not visible. You may not see the hole. There may not be a wound that you can notice. There's not something that you can easily see. There's not a bandage. But almost every single one of those people come back with scars. They have done a service for our country, for this world, and they come back with scars that you may not see. They're in here, or they're in here. And something as simple as reaching out and saying hi, inviting that person over for a lunch or a dinner, watch the football game, whatever. Just open the door to a conversation, say hi. Make eye contact, smile, say hey. Open a door. Wish somebody a happy birthday. There's all kinds of things. We have the greatest time in human history right now to be able to connect with each other. We can connect in any way you could possibly imagine now. And yet, a lot of us feel further and further disconnected from the people that matter, or from the people that are around us. There are thousands of people who have millions of people around them, surrounded by people, but they feel like they're alone because they don't have the ability to reach out to somebody, and nobody reaches out to them. So use this time post-Christmas to reach out to somebody. Say, hey, how you doing? Invite somebody to lunch. Invite somebody to dinner. Do something selfless. And it doesn't have to be anything big. It can be something small, but it could mean the world to somebody. It could mean a life. I don't mean that hypothetically. It could mean a life. You reaching out to somebody, you bringing somebody into the fold, even inviting somebody to play a video game with you. My generation is kind of the beginning of the gamers. The people that are in their mid-40s to early 50s, we were the beginning of the gamers. We were there for the beginning of the internet stuff. There's a lot of us who grew up playing video games, and that's a wonderful way to be able to connect with somebody that's a friend of yours. Hey, man, you want to jump on and play Madden? You want to jump on and play World of Warcraft? You want to play Grand Theft Auto? You want to play FIFA? Whatever it is you want to play, let's play. Let's spend an hour talking to each other on the video game and sharing that experience of how to do that. Because it's not just about the game. It's about that human connection. And there are amazing ways that you can do it. You just got to start. You got to get out there and you got to do it. That's all there is to it. So, I don't know. It's been a tough day for me. I've been very I've been very positive the last bunch of months. Especially with this project. As I do more, as I see more around me, as I see other people doing stuff, it helps me to be more positive. And I'm a pretty damn positive person. I'm a very optimistic person, just naturally. But it helps me feel even more so that way when I see other people that are reacting the same way, or that are doing things and sending me messages about things that they have done. They're posting things in the comment section about things that they have done to pay it forward, to positively infect other people. To positively infect other people. Sorry, it's like I said, it's been a tough day. It means the world to me because it means we're making a difference. It means that there's people that are out there that are really taking this thing to heart and that are doing it themselves. And it makes me feel like, maybe I'm not just some weird bearded guy standing in a shop by himself talking into his phone at 7 o'clock in the evening. If you haven't watched the video from last night, it is a long one. I promise you it is a long one. But it's a great, great video. I really appreciate him for getting on here and sharing what the Battle Scarred Motorsports are all about. There's all kinds of great parts of that conversation that I'm actually probably going to cut into smaller clips so that I can post for people. But the other nice thing is it's worth a heck of a lot of watch time to help get this channel monetized. Right now, we're doing good things. We're spreading good cheer. We're not making any money. That's our first goal, is to get this channel to the monetization level, to be able to start bringing income in, to be able to do things for people. The nice thing with this channel is I'm not going to use the money for myself. That's not what we're doing here. What we're trying to do is we're trying to use the revenue generation that we can do here in the highlighting of different causes. And I'm working on getting other people involved so I can get more causes on here that we can talk about. Is generating revenue that we can actually use to be able to impact those charities and be able to help those folks and be able to help support them in their journeys and in the things that they're doing. So our first level we got to do is get to that monetization level. And if you watch an hour and a half video, even if you watched it live, you can go back and watch the replay and it counts again. So we can get twice as much watch time out of that one live. So if you have a moment, or an hour and a half, please go back and watch that. I would appreciate it. By the way, something interesting. I mentioned this in another video. YouTube has added some spiffy new things. If I say the word like this video, the like button down at the bottom there should light up and do a little swirly cue thing. If I say hit subscribe, it should light up the little squirrely thingy down below there to help remind you that please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Chances are, if you're already 15 and a half minutes into this video, that you probably are already on here. But if you're not, hey, click on that subscribe button and welcome to the team. We'd be glad to have you here. As far as other things that I want to talk about tonight, I don't want to get into analytics. However, the analytics for yesterday was fantastic, especially because of the fact that we had that live that went up, and it did fantastic. I think we were at like 60-something watch hours yesterday, which is an awesome watch hour day for us. And today should be a good day because I think a lot of people have gone back and watched that live. Plus, I'm going to put this video out, and hopefully people are still watching at this point in time. So we're getting 10, 15, 20 minutes of watch time out of that, which will help push the channel. I am nearing the point of ending the 90-day challenge. I initially wanted to do a 90-day challenge with this thing to be able to really see what we can do in 90 days with a YouTube channel and see if I could get it to the point of going from zero to monetize the 90 days. And the answer is no, I couldn't. We gave it the good old college try. And I'm going to probably throttle back a little bit off the daily videos and kind of go to maybe like a twice a week video or maybe 3 times a week, depending on how it's going to work. I've got work responsibilities that I've got to make sure, and I've got life responsibilities, family responsibilities, and it's just kind of hard to be able to do 20, 30-minute videos or even 10 or 15-minute videos, get them edited, get them uploaded, get all that stuff done every single day. It's tricky. It's not easy. There's a reason that most people don't do daily vlogs. But it's been a great experience. It's been a wonderful experience. I've had a lot of fun. I've met a lot of great people. I've had a lot of opportunities. There are a lot of doors that are opening that I would not have ever seen before, that I would not even been looking for, to be honest with you. I did that the volunteer shift at the Mid-Ohio Food Collective the other day with Brian, and that's not something that I've ever done before. And yeah, I mean, I would have thought about it before, but I probably never would have done it until I did this, to be honest. Sometimes you just have that thing that happens, and because I'm in this world now, and I think it's a world I could do well in. I think it's something that we could change a lot of things. I got the opportunity to do it, and it's put a lot of other people in touch with me that I'm going to be able to do cool stuff with. I feel like there's a lot more on the horizon. So, let's see. Anything else I wanted to mention in tonight's video? I don't know what my next couple of days are going to look like. I think I'm going to be here. I've got a lot of stuff I need to get done for work. It's going to really depend on my father's health situation. I may end up in Tennessee this weekend. I may end up in Tennessee next week. I don't know the answer to that. I will take you all along as best I can. But if I do miss some days here and there, realize that I'm not giving up on this project. I'm not giving up on this thing. I believe in this with all my heart, and I want to see it succeed. I think we are just barely even getting this thing started. I think there's amazing future ahead of us, and I'm going to do my damnedest to stick on this thing. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to make it work, but I do have other things that I've got to be responsible of, and that I've got to make sure that I take care of. So if things drop off a little bit in the next couple of days, that's probably why, just so you understand. I think that's really about it, guys. I don't have anything else I want to talk about. If you get a chance, go watch that Infectious Generosity video on TED. TED Talks. You just literally look up TED Infectious Generosity, and you'll see all around the world. There's all kinds of people that are doing what they can. Small things or great things. Of course, Mr. Beast even comes up in the conversation, and Darren of Mr. Beast Philanthropy. They have a platform unlike anybody else. Mr. Beast has 220 million subscribers. His philanthropy channel, I think, has, I'm not sure, honestly, even how many Mr. Beast Philanthropy has now at this point in time. But, when you see somebody like that, with that kind of clout, that kind of reach, making doing good deeds interesting, fun, and kind of cool, it really gives you some hope, you know? Now, what can we do to get more people involved in that? Even if it's not on this channel. You know, if this channel peters out and it doesn't become anything big, but it inspires somebody else who's big, some major channel to be able to do some major stuff and be able to really help, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm fine with that. I just want the world to be a better place. That's it. No, nothing else to it. That's it. All right, folks. I love you all. I really do. You mean the world to me. I'm glad we are building this community together. I'm very, very excited about what's ahead for us. I think it's going to be a fantastic 2024, and I'm excited to share it all with you guys. So I will probably see you tomorrow. If not, have a wonderful rest of your Friday night. Stay safe, stay warm, and take care. Bye-bye.